Well, hello guys on YouTube today. How are you guys today? Well, apparently we had a storm yesterday. I did not realize we had a problem with one of my 70C strands of lights, by the way, this was a 25 strand light, but I only got 19 strands on that, and only got 5 light sockets on that one. But the problem is, this light 70C size sockets, 25 sockets, has been severed in two by a falling branch, by the way. That's the reason why you see it's two pieces. She's been actually split in two. By the way, she then severed from the plug-in here. She actually severed from a wire from where one of the light bulbs sockets has been connected to. By the way, this is now trash. I'm not going to bother to try to fix it or anything. I could if I really wanted to. But here is the female end socket. Guys can see it's been severed in two. It's the weirdest thing I ever seen. This is the first time I actually had this happen with a set of strands of lights outside on my front yard tree. You can see here's the on half of that strand of lights. You can see it's completely snapped through. You can see the bell copper sticking out of it. I had to take this off last night when I came home. Here is the plug end. I could probably say the plug end here, but like I said, I'm not going to much matter trying to fix it. But you can see it apparently has severed one of the sockets off of the line itself. You can see this one is completely still intact. I'm very surprised. It's been cut in two because of the metal prongs apparently on the inside of the strand of lights. But this is the first time this actually happened to me. Losing a brand new set of line. This is a brand new set of line. I just used it last year. Never had a problem with the branch falling on top of it, but I fixed it with a new set of line because I have tons of these 70C socket lines, brand new, still in the box and stuff like that. This is the first time I'm actually surprised on losing a set of strands of light. This is actually the first time this ever happened to me. I don't know if this happened to you guys when you decorate and you have a branch of fall on your 70C socket. By the way, I did lose a lot of light bulbs. Some of my light bulbs did work. Some of the light bulbs have died after I tested them, and you have blew out when I screwed them in. This whole side was still light. The one that's been separated from the power line itself has no longer been lightened or been lit up by the severed 70C socket here. I found this today in the yard when I was doing the stuff last night. But yes, this is all 20. I have all 25 sockets here, guys. But the only way to replace the socket or to fix the socket is to actually take the broken side and try soldering the two sides together and put in a replacement socket on it. But well, this can be used as a spare. Can't be used really for anything because it's just useless right now because it's no way to fix it because each of the light bulbs are spaced out to probably about say a 4-inch space though, guys, about a 4-inch space on each of the lines. But these are just the standard 70C size socket. And that's just the light bulb itself. This light bulb no longer works anymore because the light bulb has died because a branch has severed her in two. And I'm very surprised I saw this last night when I went outside to do something last night to figure out what I was going to do to finish up some of the Halloween decorations and stuff. But This is the first time this ever happened to me. I had to take this down. I couldn't leave it up like that because I had some exposed copper here. Because if I plug this into the outlet, this here is going to have live current going through it. And by the way, yes, I did unplug it before I attempt to remove the line itself from the tree because it was also raining that day. That was a Sunday the 12th when I took it down, or Sunday the 13th actually when I took it down. That's when I kind of went to work and came home, and apparently we had a storm. But right now it's been kind of okay right now. The weather was it's a little bit okay on the okay side, I guess. It's not right now raining or anything right now. It's just a bit chilly outside. Not too much, but that's okay. But this is actually the first time I actually had this ever happen to me. Right now it's cloudy. It's 61 degrees on Henfield and Greensburg. Kind of stuff, you know. Here's the weather app kind of on my iPad. Wednesday it's going to be probably rain. Thursday it's going to be probably sunny or something. Before I can show you guys on the finished results of my Halloween decorations, but you can see she's been severed in 2 pieces. She's down for the count here, guys. I mean, this is kind of the oddest thing I ever seen. But what caused it was a big, heavy, apparently a very thick ground branch came down on it and just severed the the light itself, or the strands of light tail. But I'm really surprised none of the sockets actually broke when the tree branch fell on top of it. But yeah, this is the first time this ever happened to me. But I don't know if this happened to you guys. But this cable is no good to use because I'm not going to try to solder it together. I mean, I could solder it back together, but the problem is I'm not going to take the chance on repairing this line because I would have to do a splice to a non-splice to the ends of these guys. I'd have to kind of cut them apart. You can see this is where the socket was. The socket was right here. Apparently the socket has pulled out the tooth area where the light was punched in to the socket, and you see the actual 2 strands of lights, guys. All the 25C sockets. This is just 1 strand of lights, 1 single strand, and here's the on half of that strand of lights. I don't recommend you guys to repair these strands of lights. I mean, if you have a severed socket or a severed line, just go ahead and just replace it with a non-line. It's just easier to replace it than it is trying to fix it, because you could resolder these guys back together, but I don't recommend doing that, because this is used for outdoor use, and the one thing you don't want to end up happening is corrosion on your wires and also on your soldering job. But this is the strangest thing ever happened in the history of me decorating my whole house, or my house for Christmas and Halloween and stuff like that for decorations. But there's the evidence right here, completely split in 2, guys. I actually should have the evidence of a branch on here, but that's what caused it, was a branch that has severed it in half. No, I did not cut this, by the way. This has been split by a falling branch last night. I went out to take a look what the other thing was doing, and I took a look outside, and I said, oh man, branch has fell on top of the wires itself and has just severed the wires in 2. And by the way, this strand of lights haven't been used that much. This strand of light was actual brand new line itself. You can see it has no really weatherization on the sockets once you get kind of like weatherization, they kind of start getting kind of brittle. And these sockets are still pretty good on the inside of these bulbs socket area. Let's see, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty shiny on the inside of that. Shiny on the inside of the sockets itself. But alright guys, I hope you guys have a very safe Halloween. Make sure your lines don't able to be severed by the branch. Make sure you take down loose branches if they do fall on your lights. But alright guys, please subscribe if you're new to this channel. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment down below. Please like. Please share. Peace out. Bye guys. We'll see you in the next vlog. Later.